Israel bombs, United States pays. How many kids did they kill today? Israel bombs, United States pays. How many kids did they kill today?
Woo! Thank you, Fern. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. My name is Jason. I'm an organizer with Portland for Palestine. It is common knowledge that the United States is the most warlike nation in the world today. And as we reflect on Memorial Day, just a little more than a month away from the U.S.'s 250th birthday, I think if we look back, we will realize that there's never been a more warlike nation in the history of the world. And it's not even close. Let that sink in for a minute. We have the biggest military budget by miles. And while we do not have the world's largest standing army, we're third behind China and India, if you didn't know. We are far and away the most heavily invested in the death and destruction rather than development, internationally and domestically. We have ignited fires in virtually every continent of the world, and because of our historic domination, we expect no consequences. But as you can see today, there are dire consequences to maintaining that level of aggression for that level of time. Consequences that you and I are on the hook for. An army doesn't march on its stomach. It marches on your tax dollars. Our economy is on the precipice of a great disaster. Our economy is on the precipice of a great disaster as the war machine gobbles up your labor, your time, and your money in a global conflagration that benefits the war machine and only the war machine. And the outrageous truth is that these wars aren't designed to be won. No, they're designed to inflict maximum damage and translate that damage into maximum profit for war profiteers. Shame.
Damn.
Too often on Memorial Day, we are asked to pay homage to the machine and not to the people that are ground up by it. Today, we hope to offer you some alternative perspectives. Today, we hope to honor the almost uncountable millions of victims of these brutal actions. We honor those who have had bombs rained down upon them, whose homes have been destroyed, whose very culture nearly or completely snuffed out. And we honor those here and at home who have been lied to about why their lives were put on the line. And we honor those who pay for this wanton destruction with a hollowing out of their own society. And finally, we say, no more killing, no more genocide, no more misery in the name of profit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Again, thank you for coming out on this what might be a drizzly day to remember the victims of imperialist war. When we stand together like this, our voices grow exponentially stronger. We've got some great speeches lined up for you today, and after the speeches, a real treat, we've got a little singing by the Raging Grannies. Should be a good time. Again, thank you all for coming. Money for homes and education. Not for war and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
Money for homes and education. Not for bombs and devastation. Money for homes and education.
Money for homes and education.
Not for war and occupation.
Not for war and occupation.
Money for homes and education.
Money for homes and education.
Not for war and devastation.
Not for war and devastation.
And now for our first speaker, Ramon from Portland for Palestine. Give it up, everybody.
Yeah.
Hello. Thank you. On this Memorial Day, we remember the hundreds of thousands of people killed in Gaza, the thousands of Iranians killed in Iran, and the thousands of Lebanese people killed by Israel with American-made weapons. We also remember, yeah, that's right, we also remember the 38 million people that have died in the last 50 years due to sanctions imposed by the U.S. and the European Union. Shame.
Shame.
Out of all the things you could be doing right now, you chose to be here to show solidarity and to honor, not those that died serving the interests of American imperialism, but to honor those that have been killed and made to suffer under U.S. and Western imperialism. The United States government is afraid of us being in solidarity with the people and nations and wants to oppress. They know its power. That's why they subpoenaed Code Pink co-founder Medea Benjamin and popular Twitch streamer Hassan Piker for bringing humanitarian aid to Cuba. The U.S. government wants to intimidate us into being silent as they starve and destabilize the nation of Cuba. Our response to that is Viva la Revolucion!
Hey.
We refuse to be silent. The United States government knows the power of you and I, living here in the belly of the beast, opposing their actions. Meanwhile, war and oppression is all the United States knows. The United States has been at war for over 90% of its history. Shame! This is a war nation. The United States, for the United States, peace is when this government has other people and nations in total submission. Shame! For those of us living in the imperial core, it is our duty to uplift those that American imperialism has determined must suffer so that the U.S. can extend its hegemony all over the world. And so when the U.S. throws out bullshit indictments against 94-year-old Raul Castro, we stand in solidarity with the tens of thousands of Cubans that are in the streets rallying in the support of their former president and their government.
Yeah.
We reject the U.S. government's desire to return to some sort of 19th century colonialism where it holds dominion over everything in this hemisphere. We stand in solidarity with the people of Venezuela, a country that Trump recently declared he wanted to be the 51st state. Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores are currently in jail waiting to go to trial on trumped-up charges here in the U.S. after being kidnapped by this government. Shame!
Shame.
We are in solidarity with the people of Greenland, a nation that is 90% indigenous and that Trump regularly threatens to invade and annex. Shame!
Shame.
We are in solidarity with the indigenous peoples and the working class in Bolivia as they shut down that country with a general strike to force the U.S.-backed government out of power. That's right, give it up. Furthermore, we honor those that resist American imperialism by any means necessary. And so we loudly declare, no war with Iran.
No war with Iran.
We know the United States and Israel attacked Iran under false pretenses. They lied, and on the first day of that attack, they bombed an elementary school and killed 150 children. Shame!
Shame.
Thousands of Iranians have been killed by the U.S. and Israel. On this Memorial Day, we choose to memorialize them and to celebrate their resistance. We also celebrate Palestinian resistance because from the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Both Biden and the Trump administrations facilitated Israel committing genocide in Gaza. There's that drizzle you were talking about. The Biden administration even allowed one genocide in Sudan to continue so that Israel could more easily commit its genocide in Gaza. Shame!
Shame.
As I finish up, I just want to list the countries that I mentioned in my speech. Cuba, Greenland, Venezuela, Sudan, Palestine, Bolivia, Iran, Lebanon. And this is by no means an exhaustive list of all the countries the United States seeks to control. In fact, it would be easier to list the countries where the United States isn't trying to interfere. The government uses Memorial Day to encourage you to honor the troops without asking if there's any honor in what this country has those troops doing. We've had enough. Enough with the war. Enough with the lies. One struggle, one fight. Freedom is a human right.
Freedom is a human right.
Freedom is a human right. One struggle, one fight.
One struggle, one fight.
Freedom is a human right.
Freedom is a human right.
Thank you.